Good morning, children. I hope all of you are at home and you are safe. Due to this pandemic situation, you have to attend your classes from home only. So don't worry, children. Be positive. We will to overcome this situation, we have to follow some instructions strictly, and we will definitely defeat this COVID-19 situation. So which instructions we have to follow? First, wash your hands properly, wear mask when you will go outside, then keep social distancing and vaccination. So let us start our topic, computer and its languages. So today I am going to teach computer and its languages. So first we will see about the computer. So children, computer has become an essential part of our day-to-day life. So let us see first computer. And children, I know all of you are very much excited about the computer, and all of you like to play the computer games. So could you think that how these computer games were developed and how does the computer work? So let us see here what is the computer first. So computer is an electronic device which accepts the input, process on it and gives the useful output. So computer works according to the IPO cycle, input, process, output. So let us see how does it work. See here, children, computer having the 4 basic functions. First, it receives the input, then it processes on that. So it receives the input with the help of input devices, keyboard, mouse, like that. After that, it processes on these input data in the CPU. After that, after processing is over, it produces the output. So with the help of monitor, we can see the output. And if you want to store your data, so you can store also. So now we will see what does computer work in our day-to-day life. Let us see the examples for that. So first is the washing the clothes. So children, see, suppose in washing machine, if you want to wash the clothes, so what are the inputs? The dirty clothes are the input. Then what is the then we put the dirty clothes in washing machine, we put some washing powder, add some water and we turn on the washing machine. Then it process on that and means washing the cloth. It is the processing, and after washing the cloth, the suppose automatic washing machine is there, then it will automatically stop that machine. So we get the output, that is clean clothes. Okay, so it is our day-to-day life example. How does computer work? So suppose in second example, addition of 2 numbers. If you want to add 2 numbers in computer, so first suppose we want to add 2 numbers 4 and 5. So here input is 4, 5 and the mathematical operator plus sign. Okay, then when we give these numbers and the mathematical operation to computer, then computer work on that, process on that. So it add these 2 numbers 4 plus 5, and after addition of these 2 numbers, we get the output as a 9. Okay, so like that the computer works. So children, computer only do the things, or it performs its work according to the instruction given by us. Okay, so computer does not think itself. So whatever we give the instruction to computer, only computer follow these instruction and do its tasks. Okay, so now next is our topic is computer and its languages. So today we will learn about the language, computer language. So at first we have to learn what is language. So what is language? So language is a medium through which we can interact to each other. Language is a medium to express our views and feelings. If you want to interact with your friend, so you need the language. So the language which is understood by both of you. Okay. So what is language? It is a medium through which we can interact with each other. You can communicate with each other. So similarly, for to interact with computer, we want the languages, and these languages are called the computer languages. So what is computer language? Computer language is a set of instructions for the computer to perform a particular task. So as I told children, computer does its work according to the instruction given by us. Okay. So the set of instructions which are made and we give the computer, only computer perform its particular task. So these set of instructions are nothing but the program. These set of instructions are called program, and the process to write that specific instructions, it is called the programming. The programming is the process of writing specific instruction in a computer language. It is called programming. Then what is syntax? So listen children, suppose English language. So to write, suppose I want to write one sentence in English. So in English, we have to use the first letter, always it is in capital letter. Then at the end of the sentence, we have to put the full stop. So some rules and regulations are there, we have to follow to write the English language. Like that, in computer also, when we want to write the programming, when we want to write the computer language, at that time we have to follow some set of rules. So these set of rules are called as the syntax, or we can say that it is like the grammar of the computer language. Now see children, the first computer programmer was the Lady Ada Lovelace. She was the first computer programmer. Then let us see the computer languages. So listen children, I told you that the computer does not understand our language. Okay, suppose that man says the hey, hello, but computer does not understand it. Okay, then see here, computer understand only machine language. Now see children, here man says hello, but computer having the only 1010. It means what? कि only computer understand the language of 0 and 1 only. Okay. So see, according to the development of the computer are characterized into the 5 generations of computer. There are first generation, second generation computer, then third generation computer, fourth generation computer, and fifth generation computer. So according to these generations of computer, the computer languages also were categorized in the generations. Okay. So according to this, we will see here, and the generations of the computer, as we go from first generation to the fifth generation, the speed of the computer is increased and the cost of the computer is decreased. Then see here the types of the computer languages. Now see children, here mainly there are 2 types of computer language, low level language and high level language. So here in low level language, first generation language and second generation language according to the generation of computer, and in high level language having third generation language and fourth generation language. So the first generation language is also called machine language, and the second generation language is also called assembly language. Now let us see the first generation language. So the first generation language is also called the machine language. So all the instruction which will be give, it is in the form of 0 and 1 only. Okay. So only 0 and 1. So here we only use 2 digits, 0 and 1. Binary digits. They are called binary digits. Bi means 2. Okay. So here in machine language only we use the 0 and 1. for giving the instruction to computer to perform any particular task. Okay, so in machine language it is very difficult to write and debug or run the program, because we cannot understand that language. The human being cannot understand it. That's why it is very difficult to us to write the program in machine language. But this machine language is a machine dependent language and it is very difficult. So to overcome this machine language, but this language is understood by the computer. Only this machine language, it is understood by the computer. So, but it is very hard for us. It is very difficult for us to write the program in machine language. So, to overcome the this difficulty in machine language or first generation language, now see here transistor. So, here 0 and 1. So, what is the concept? As I told, computer is an electronic device. So, electronic, it is having on and off state. So, on is for the 1, okay, on is for the 1 is for the on state and 0 for the off state. So, machine language is totally about the in the form of 0 and 1. So, it is we understand by the computer, but we don't understand this language. So, to overcome this machine, the difficulty of to write the program in machine language, the second generation language were developed, that is assembly language. So, in assembly language, we can use the codes, we can use the mnemonics. So, we can give the instructions in the form of mnemonics. So, see children, here examples are there. If you want to add two numbers, so we can use add. This is the code here. Okay. Then in second, sub sub. For subtraction, we can use the code or mnemonic as sub. For multiplication, mul, and div for the division. So, all these are the codes. Okay. All these are the mnemonics. So, these mnemonics we can use in the assembly language. See, let us see the example how we can write the program in assembly language. Now, see children, load. Load is also one of the code to load or to store the data, then store, then again here. So, it is the language, it is the program about to add the two integers. Okay. It is the one example of assembly language, how to write the programming language in assembly. Then, now children, as I told you that computer only understand the language, machine language, it is in the form of 0 and 1 only. Okay. So, in assembly language, we use mnemonics, we use codes. So, to translate these codes, we have to use the assembler. Okay, so what is the function of assembler? Assembler converts the assembly language into the machine language, and here having two terms, source code and object code. Source code or source program also it is called, and object code or object program. So, what is source code? The programming or the language, the program which is written in the form of assembly language. Okay, it is called as source code, and when we translate the assembly language into the machine language, it is in the form of 0 and 1, then it is called as the object code. Okay children, so this is the assembly language. So, assembly language is also the machine dependent language, and it is also categorized as the, it is also referred as the low level language. Okay, because it is also the quite time consuming, and to run the program, the time is the execution time is more. Then next one is the, see here, assembly language. Then we use assembler to translate the assembly language into the machine language. It is in the form of 0 and 1. Now see here, source code means the program it is written in assembly language, we translate it and we get the object code, that is it in the form of machine language. Then our next is the third generation language or high level language. So in third generation language, we can give the instructions in the form of English like statements. So let us see the example. Suppose C is equal to A plus B, printf the addition of two numbers C semicolon. So see children, I write here the statement of C language. Okay, in C language we can use these steps. Okay, so like that English language we can use in that high level language. Okay, and it is very easy to learn this language, and it is very easy to write the language in high level language. So it is user friendly language, and it is user friendly language, and the people easily can write the programs in this language, in these languages. So example of the third generation languages are Fortran, QBasic, C, C++, Java, Python, all are the third generation language. Now see here, all are the logos of these languages, high level language: Java, JavaScript, Python, C++, C hash, all these are the high level languages. Now see how these languages are. Now see, this is the QBasic language. Here program is written in QBasic language. Then this is the Pascal language. This is Fortran. This is C programming. This is C++ programming. This is Java programming. So children, this is Python. So children, you have seen here कि in front of the Java one cup is there. Okay, so why they use that Java? Why they use that name Java? Java is one type of coffee. Okay, so that's why the logo of Java is the one of cup of the coffee. So our next, and the name of the C language is, how it is named C, because when it was developed, then the developer wants to see this language. All of us, we have to see this language. That's why that language name is C language. Now our next programming language or computer language is fourth generation language. So in fourth generation language, they do not give more importance to do the process, to accomplish the task. So in third generation language, the steps are very important. The procedure, the processing of the programming is very important, but in fourth generation computer languages, it does not require. They concern themselves only the end result and output. The examples of the fourth generation languages are Oracle, SQL and CBase. So the other features we have to see here. Fourth generation language, it is highly user friendly and independent of any other operating system. Means it is not the machine dependent, it is machine independent. Then very high speed of execution, designed to reduce the level of programming efforts. Then the execution time is very high. Then minimum efforts from the user to obtain any information. Designed to reduce the overall time it takes to develop, the cost of the software development. In 4GL, that is fourth generation language, the user has to specify only the design output. Okay, so what we want the output, so it is important in the fourth generation language. Then now let us see our all the advantages of the each computer languages. Now see here, this is the SQL, the CBase. Now children, language translators. Now as I told, computer only understand the language of 0 and 1, that is machine language. So in assembly language we use the assembler. So like that in high level language we have to use the language translator. Suppose we take one example. Suppose French president is visiting to India to the official tour. So the French, both of French president and our Indian Prime Minister both they would require the interpreter to communicate to each other. Okay, to translate the French language into English language and vice versa. So like that, we have to use the language translator. So there are two types of language translator. One is the interpreter and another is the compiler. Now see here children, compiler and interpreter. So how does compiler works? See here, source code, compiler, machine code and output. Means whatever our program is there in high level language, first all program we have to compile, then this source code, it is translated in the form of 0 and 1, it is called machine code, and then we will get the output. It is the working of compiler. Then what is the interpreter? In interpreter, source code, interpreter, output. So what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? So in compiler, when we translate the whole program we can translate in compiler at once. At once we can translate whole program, but in interpreter we can translate the program line by line. Okay, then in compiler object code will be generated, but in interpreter object code will not generate. Then compiler, it is fast processing, and as compared to compiler, the execution or the processing of interpreter is low. This is the difference between the compiler and interpreter. Then we have seen now again we revise the features of all the languages. Features of the machine language. First we see, uses the binary code to depict the operators and data. It is machine dependent, the only language directly understood by the computer. Then features of assembly language, use mnemonic codes or symbols instead of binary numbers. Then it is also the machine dependent and has to be converted into machine language by translator program, that is assembler. Then the features of high level language, uses English words and mathematical operators, and it is machine independent and has to be converted into machine language by translator program, interpreter and compilers. Now the features of 4GL, that is 4th generation language, it is also machine independent, minimal user of skills required to obtain the results, and it is application development tool. Now let us revise which things we have learned today. Computer is an electronic device which works according to the IPO cycle. Then computer languages are the set of instructions for the computer to perform the particular task. Then program, what is program? Program is a set of instructions. And what is programming? Programming is the process of writing specific instruction in a computer language. Then syntax are the rules governing the formation of statements in the programming language. Then there are 4 types of computer languages according to the generations of computer. Machine language is the only language that computer understands. Then assembly language and high level languages need to convert it into the machine language. An interpreter translates line by line, whereas a compiler translates the whole program at once. Thank you very much.